This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good afternoon, team. So now we are going to continue our class. So, guys, in the last class, we have started the topic from the data warehouse. Okay, and now today we are going to continue with the same. So, today, tomorrow, okay, will be the theoretical part from the data warehouse, and the next class we are going to start with the practical. I'm audible, guys. Anyone, can you please confirm?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Now, so in the last class, we have discussed what is data warehouse. Correct. Now, today we are going to continue with the next topic. So, next topic is what is the difference between data warehouse and web application project lifecycle? So, what is the
Your
difference?
screen is, sorry to cut you, your screen is not visible.
Okay, okay. Let me share.
Yesterday class we missed it. Is there any recording has been provided so we can see?
Yes, yes. Recording is there. You can just check in the group, WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay.
They have shared the link. And if you are not in the WhatsApp group, you just contact the Kumar or the person who has sent you the link now, meeting invite.
Mm-hmm.
So he or
Okay.
she will able to help you for the same.
Mm-hmm.
Means recording is
Okay.
there and it is loaded. Okay. So now guys, now we are going to continue. So in the last class, we have discussed about what is data
So one
warehouse.
more request, could you
Mhm.
please change the background color to some, maybe, light shade or white?
Okay, sure. 1 minute. I will check it. Is it okay?
Yeah, better than before. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Now, guys, so today we are going to start with the topic what is the difference between data warehouse and web application project lifecycle. So, first understand what they mean by lifecycle. So, guys, lifecycle means you can non technically you can say the default procedure. Okay, default procedure which needs to be get followed and none of the steps can be skipped. That is called life cycle. Consider one example. Imagine that if I will ask, what is the life cycle of butterfly? So you will say first it will be pupa, from pupa it will become caterpillar, from caterpillar it will become butterfly. Correct. Now on the same manner, if I will ask what is the life cycle of human being, so you will say first it will be infant, infant to kid, kid to young, young to adult, adult to old, and then very old. This is the life cycle of human being. So guys, here you can see which is infant today, means 2 years and below kids are called infant. So which is infant today, tomorrow they cannot become very old. Before that they have to get converted to kid, then young, then adult, then old, and then they will become very old. Correct. Here none of the steps can be skipped. On the same manner, which is pupa today, tomorrow it cannot be get converted to butterfly. From the pupa it needs to be get converted to caterpillar. From the caterpillar only it needs to get converted to butterfly. Correct. So what do you mean by life cycle? So life cycle means the default procedure which needs to be get followed and none of the steps can be skipped. Okay. Now rolling to the topic. What do you mean by web application project lifecycle? So generally, traditionally, any of the project will start with the requirement and it will end with the data. What does it mean? So it means, guys, consider one example. Imagine that Flipkart is a new site which is going to launch. So and you guys are working in Wipro. So what the Flipkart will do? So first the Flipkart will come to your company, and from your company the business analyst will be the first person to interact with the client. So the business analyst will interact with the Flipkart client. So imagine that the client has given the requirement that please create one website. It should be yellow in color. It should display all the products which I am going to sell. It should display all the MRP, manufacturing date, expiry date, and blah blah. All the information. Imagine that they had given. Okay, so that is fine. So once it is done, then what the business analyst will do? So business analyst will note down all these requirements. He will note down all the requirement. and then he will send it to the respective team. So first the PHP team or website designing team, they will come into the picture, correct, and they will do the long coding and imagine that the website is ready. Once the website is ready, after that they will send it for the testing. So who will come into the picture? So manual tester or automation tester, they will come into the picture, and imagine that they will do the testing of the website and it will get launched. Imagine that the testing passed, then after that the website will be launched to the internet. So once it is in the internet, then imagine that Satya saw that yes, Flipkart is a new site which is offering laptop at a very good price. I should order one laptop. So imagine Satya ordered one laptop. Imagine Hari, he saw that yes, Flipkart is a new site which is offering mobile phone at a good price. So I should order one mobile phone. So imagine that he ordered mobile phone. So guys, the moment it will start, the moment they will start ordering the products from the Flipkart, what the Flipkart will ask? So the Flipkart will ask, what is your name, what is your email ID, what is your contact number, blah blah, and all the details it will ask, correct? So the moment these all details will get filled, okay, then these all detail guys, it will get saved into the Flipkart database in the tabular format. Okay, now take a pause. So this is technically web application project lifecycle. So what does it mean? So in the web application project lifecycle, it will start with the requirement and it will end with the data. Okay, start with the requirement means what? Means create a website. End with the data means what? Means the moment the people will start ordering the product from the Flipkart, and that those data are getting generated and it is getting saved into the Flipkart database. Correct. So that is the web application project lifecycle. So in the web application project lifecycle, it will start with the requirement and it will end with the data. But what about data warehouse lifecycle, project lifecycle? So it is just a reverse, guys. Data warehouse, it is completely reverse. In the data warehouse project, first we will receive the data and then we will get the requirement. So how come it is possible that first we will receive the data? So guys, yesterday what I had confirmed, so I had confirmed that as a ETL tester, we will always get a chance to work on the historical data. Okay, means whatever the sales has been done yesterday, day before yesterday, last month, 6 month, okay, like that, we will receive the data. So whoever have ordered the data, guys, whoever have ordered the products from the Flipkart, imagine that Satya, Hari, these people have ordered the product from the Flipkart when they have ordered today only. So technically it will be a current data. And the moment it will become historical data. When it will become historical data? So guys, tomorrow only it will become historical data. So the moment it will become historical data, those data will be sent to us. Okay, so and the moment we will receive those data, technically that will be called as you can say source table data. So we have received historical data, last day's data or 2 months, 6 months, 4 months back data. Those we receive it. Okay, so the moment we will receive it, so yesterday so many people have ordered the Flipkart data from the sorry, yesterday so many people have ordered the products from the Flipkart. Imagine that Tejaswini, Ramya, Prashant, these people have ordered laptop. Okay, so many people have ordered the mobile phone, so many people have ordered the TV, fridge, cooler, AC, washing machine. Correct. So those data which we will receive it, technically it will be a historical data, and one of us will get the requirement maintain only data for the fridge, maintain only data for the Flipkart TV, maintain only data for the mobile phone, and so on. Okay, so this is how, what is the difference? So what is the difference between data warehouse and web application project lifecycle? So the difference is in the web application project lifecycle, it will start with the requirement and it will end with the data. What about data warehouse? So data warehouse project, it will start with the data and it will end with the requirement. End with the requirement means what? The moment we will receive the requirement, maintain the particular data. Imagine that you guys are working for the banking project. So yesterday, so many transactions had been happening, like ATM card, platinum card, debit card, credit card, online banking, Google Pay, Phone Pay. So many transactions has been happened. So those all data we will receive it, and one of us will get the requirement maintain only data for the ATM card. Second one will get the requirement maintain only data for the credit card. Maintain only data for the online banking, and so on. Okay, so that is the thing. Now, anyone, any question? What is the difference between web application project lifecycle and data warehouse project lifecycle? Okay, silence means no question. Then now, next one is types of database. So first understand what do you mean by database. So guys, database means you can say where we can store the data. Technically, where we can store the data, that is database. Consider one example. Imagine that Deval is the owner of Big Bazaar. So whatever the sales is going on in the Big Bazaar, he is maintaining all the data in his computer. Kalyani is the owner of medical shop. So imagine that whatever the sales is going on, she is maintaining all the data in the notebook. On the same manner, imagine that Hari is a very good photographer. So he is maintaining all the data in his mobile phone. Okay, he is taking so many photos. So for him, that mobile phone is the database. So if in the interview they ask the question, what do you mean by database? So at that time we cannot say that Kalyani notebook is a database, Hari laptop phone is a database, or Deval computer is a database. Answer is no. So technically, what do you mean by database? So database is nothing. Database will have the collection of information. Okay, the collection of information is called database. It could be in any form. It may be in the digital form, in the computer, in the mobile phone. It may be in the hard copy form, like you can say the notebook. Okay, so that is the thing. Now, so that is. So what do you mean by database? So database means nothing. The collection of information is called database. So this database is technically categorized in two different forms. One, normal database. Another one, data warehouse. Okay. So what is a normal database? So guys, actually the normal database is optimized for transactional activity for keeping a small amount of data. What does it mean? So guys, it means consider one example first. Imagine that um, Venkat is having bank account in the ICICI Bank. Okay, and today he has done a cash withdrawal of 100 rupees. 100 rupees cash withdrawal he has done. So technically it is a current data because today only he has made a cash withdrawal of 100 rupees. So that data guys, technically it will be maintained in the normal database. In the normal database, current data will be maintained. And the moment it will become historical data, that data will be moved to the data warehouse. So in the data warehouse, historical data will be maintained. The storage size of the normal database will be lesser compared to data warehouse. Okay, here in the normal database, we use to maintain transactional activity or current data. So consider one example. Imagine that Prashant has done a cash withdrawal of 100 rupees today. So today it was in the normal database. In the data warehouse, it has been moved. It will get moved tomorrow. Okay, so that is fine because data warehouse is maintaining the historical data. So imagine since 1 year, Prashant is doing a cash withdrawal. Daily basis, imagine one transaction only. So the day when he is doing the transaction, that day the data is getting maintained into the normal database. And next day it is imagined that it is getting transferred to the data warehouse. So after 1 year, how many data it will be in the normal database, guys? It will be one record because today imagine again he has done one cash withdrawal. So one record it will be there. And how many record will be in the data warehouse? So guys, close to 365 record because since 1 year he was doing the cash withdrawal, daily basis the data was getting moved. Okay, so the moment I confirm, the storage size of normal database is lesser and the storage size of data warehouse is bigger. So this example I had given just for the illusion purpose, guys, the ATM card one. Okay, don't take it granted that normal database will have only one record and data warehouse will have 365 record. No. No, this is just for your illusion purpose that in the normal database, low volume of data. Low volume means how much low. Data warehouse, high volume of data. High volume of data means how much high. Okay. Technically, the storage size of the normal database will be, guys, it will be from MB to GB size of the data it will maintain. Okay. In the data warehouse, guys, it will maintain GB to TB size of the data it will maintain. So what is a normal database? The normal database is used to maintain current data. Here all it is used to maintain also transactional activity of data for keeping a small amount of data volume. Okay. Here we used to maintain current data only. The storage size of the normal database will be very lesser. It can maintain the data from MB to GB size of the data it can maintain. What about data warehouse? So guys, data warehouse, it will maintain historical data. The data volume of the historic of the in the data warehouse is very high compared to normal database. Data warehouse storage size will be from GB to TB size of the data it can maintain. Okay. Now here one interview question is there. Now before that, any question? What is normal database and what is data warehouse? Okay. Now one interview question is there. In the interview, they will ask, as a ETL tester, which one you are using, normal database or data warehouse, and why? Which one you are using and why? Then what you have to say? You have to say, as a ETL tester, we are using data warehouse. Okay. Why? Because it maintains high volume of the data. And as a ETL tester, we are working on the historical data, and the volume of historical data is very high. That's why we are using data warehouse. Okay. So here he will do one cross question. He will say, consider one example. Imagine that I have a table. It contains 100 records. Those 100 records can be maintained in the normal database also. Those 100 records can be maintained in the data warehouse also. Then why you are using data warehouse? Why you are not using the normal database? Then what exactly your answer will be? So you have to say, yes, those 100 records we can maintain in the normal database also, as well as in the data warehouse also. There is no problem. But the concern is data flow will not stop after 100 records. It will keep coming. Okay. 100 records, 500 record, 200 record, like imagine it is keep coming. So here the normal database storage size is very lesser, so it may get full very faster. Okay, but the data warehouse storage size is from GB to TB size of the data it can maintain. So here it is having the capacity of maintaining a high volume of data, so it will take a longer time to get full. So that's why as ETL tester we are using data warehouse. Okay. Now anyone, any question? Okay, silence means no question. Then here, just for your reference, I had mentioned the question, guys. Why the business intelligence team or intelligence team are using the data warehouse rather than using the normal database to pull historical data? What is the difference between database and data warehouse? While both of them will have the same table, same data, same constant, same index, everything will be same to same. Then what is the difference? So why you are using? Due to storage only. Okay, storage, due to storage capacity only. Here there I have mentioned some technical differences also between the normal database and data warehouse. Okay, between normal database and data warehouse. So normal database is what? Is what? So normal database is nothing, guys. Normal database is used for OLTP. OLTP stands for online transaction processing. Okay, and data warehouse is used for OLAP, online analytical processing. So what is OLTP and what is OLAP? That too we will discuss, guys, in depth and detail. It is a complete topic. Over here we will discuss. Okay. Now, so so Normal database is used for OLTP. Data warehouse is used for OLAP. Here in the normal database, the tables and joins are complex. It follows ER modeling techniques. Okay, it is optimized for write operation and the performance is very low for the analytical queries. But what about data warehouse? Data warehouse is used for OLAP. Here the tables and joins are simple. It follows DM modeling techniques. It is optimized for read operation and the performance is very high for the analytical queries. Okay, so this is the difference. But why we are using data warehouse in our project? Due to storage capacity only. Okay, now anyone, any question? Final call. Okay, silence means no question. Then the next topic. So guys, next topic is what is data mart? So what is the data mart? So data mart is nothing. It is a specific subject oriented repository of the data designed to answer a very specific question for a very specific set of users. So an organization could have multiple data marts serving the needs for sales, marketing, and so on. Okay, so now what does it mean? So now understand in a normal language. So what is a data mart? So data mart is nothing. It is a specific subject oriented. Okay, subject oriented. So now consider the same example which we have seen yesterday. What do you mean by subject oriented? So here, imagine that you guys are working in Wipro. So in the Wipro, so many departments are there, like HR department, IT department, networking department, marketing department, sales department, and so on. So many departments are there. Correct. So many departments are there. So if you will go to HR team, so what technically the data HR team is maintaining? So HR team is maintaining only data for employee ID, employee name, and the salary information. What type of data IT team is maintaining? So IT is maintaining the data, employee ID, employee name, and the software information. So imagine that if you will go to the HR team and you will ask which software Vinay is using. So what HR will say? HR will say, I have no idea. I am not maintaining software information. I am only maintaining salary information. On the same manner, if you will go to the IT team and you will ask how much salary Vinay is getting. So what they will say? They will say, I have no idea. I am not maintaining the salary information. We are maintaining only software information. So here you guys can see both the department are working in the same company, Wipro. Both the department are maintaining the data for the same employee, Vinay. But then also they are not aware about each other's information. So technically, the data which is getting maintained by IT team, they are maintaining only the data for one subject. Correct. They are maintaining the data only for one subject. That is called subject oriented. So guys, what do you mean by subject oriented? So subject oriented means the information related to very particular subject only is called subject oriented. Okay. And second one is repository of data designed to answer a very specific question for a very specific set of users. So what does it mean? So it means from the HR team, you are supposed to ask very specific question, like only for the salary. Apart from salary, if you will ask any question from the HR team, they will not able to answer. On the same manner, from the IT team, you are supposed to ask very specific question called software. Apart from software information, if you will ask anything, they will not able to answer. Okay, so that is called repository of the data. Okay, repository of the data designed to answer a very specific question for a very specific set of users. So what is data mart? So data mart is nothing. It is specific subject oriented repository of the data designed to answer a very specific question for a very specific set of user. Now, so here, technically, the data which is getting maintained by HR team, that is HR data mart. Okay, the data which is getting maintained by IT team, that is IT data mart. So what do you mean by data mart? So data mart is nothing. It is a specific subject oriented repository of the data designed to answer a very specific question. Okay. Now how we can relate it to the project point of view? So guys, for the project point of view, imagine that you guys are working in Wipro for the client Johnson and Johnson. So Johnson and Johnson is having so many products like Johnson and Johnson baby oil, Johnson and Johnson shampoo, Johnson and Johnson cream. So imagine Piyush is maintaining the data only for Johnson and Johnson baby oil, and Ramya is maintaining the data for Johnson and Johnson baby cream. So here, if you will go to Ramya and you will ask, Ramya, can you please confirm what is the sales going on for Johnson and Johnson baby oil? What Ramya will say? Ramya will say, I have no idea. I'm maintaining only data for Johnson and Johnson baby cream. On the same manner, if you will go to Piyush, that Piyush, can you please confirm what is the sales going on for Johnson and Johnson baby cream? What he will say? He will say, I have no idea. I'm maintaining only data for Johnson and Johnson baby oil. So you guys can see both the people are working in the same company called Wipro. Both the team are working for the same client, Johnson and Johnson. But then also they are not aware about each other's information. So technically, the data which is getting maintained by Piyush, that is Johnson and Johnson baby oil data mart. Technically, the data which is getting maintained by Kulkarni. Okay, so that data is nothing. That is, you can say Johnson and Johnson baby cream data. So what do you mean by data mart? So data mart is nothing. It is a specific subject oriented. Subject oriented means the information related to particular subject only. Okay, that is called subject oriented. So specific subject oriented repository of the data designed to answer a very specific question for a very specific set of users. Now, end of the day, what both of them have to do? So guys, end of the day, imagine that Piyush and Tejaswini, both of them have to load the data into a single place. Technically, that single place is called data warehouse. Okay, so what is the data warehouse? So data warehouse is nothing. It is a collection of data mart. So what is the data mart? So data mart is nothing. It is a repository of the data warehouse. Repository means what? Means which contains some specific and few information. Okay. So now, so that technically the data which we are maintaining, that is data mart, and the place where we are loading the data, that is data warehouse. End of the day, we have to load the data. Technically, that is data warehouse. Okay. Now anyone, any question? What is data mart?
We can say that like data mart is a subset of data warehouse.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, anyone else also having any question?
As a ETL tester, should we have just the basic knowledge of like the data warehouse, how it works, how
Yes.
the tables are,
Yes.
that's it, or in
Yes.
depth you should be knowing?
Mm, no, no, no. We should be aware about how much it is required to crack the interview, and that much I will teach. Here, exactly what we are using with the data warehouse. So, here, this data warehouse technically in the ETL project, it will be utilized by the DB team, or it will get utilized by the business analyst, or database architecture, or data modeler. Okay, we are responsible only for loading the data in the data warehouse. Okay, that's it.
So it means I will just get the data, just run the ETL and
Yes,
load it
we
to the
should be.
DB
We should.
and verify the
Yes,
data.
exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. Means we should be aware what is the flow and how it is going on. Okay, because imagine that if you are working as a ETL
And
tester. Mhm.
uh-huh.
Yeah, imagine that you are working as a ETL tester since 2 years, 3 years. Imagine after the class you are going with 2 years of work experience or 3 years of work experience as a ETL tester. So definitely in the interview they will ask the question, what is the flow and how you are loading the things in the data warehouse and mart. Okay, so here if we will say that no, actually I am not responsible, then it will be a bit surprising because responsibility is a different thing And since 2 years you are working as a ETL tester and you don't have idea about the flow, so it will look suspicious. Okay, it will look suspicious. So that's why I'm preparing you guys in such a manner that after the course completion, easily you can put experience from 2 years to up to 9 years. Okay, you can go with the experience because so many people in this running classes only, they are already working as a ETL tester. Okay, but they are working and just to improvise for the interview prospecting, they too have joined. Okay, so that is fine, no problem. So we should be aware of
And
about the entire structure and flow.
D,
Mhm.
so DB here, is it SQL or it can be any other type?
No, DB means database. It could be anything. Okay, it could be. It may be Oracle, SSIS, and SQL Server, SQL Plus. Okay, even though your Excel file is a database,
Okay, okay,
Word file is a database. Even though your
sure.
personal computer where you are joining, that too is database.
Okay.
No problem. Now, anyone else also having any question, guys? You can ask n number of questions. Unless and until you are not clear with the content, I will not jump for the next topic. Doesn't matter theory part, doesn't matter in the practical part also. Each and every topic will be covered. And imagine that in the running class, if 10 people are there, out of 10 people, 9 is clear with their concept. One person is having doubt. If one person is having doubt, then also I will repeat the topic. No issues. Okay, so don't feel that if someone is silent, so I should ask the question or not. No, you should, and you have to ask because in the interview you have to face the interview solo. Okay, so your doubts should be clear. Okay, no problem. So now, jumping for the next topic. So guys, just now we have discussed about data mart, correct? And yesterday we have discussed about data warehouse. You guys don't have any question, then I have the question. This is my turn for the question. So yes, just now we have discussed about data mart and yesterday we had discussed about data warehouse. So every one of you just try to recall what we have discussed about yesterday data warehouse and what we have discussed just now for the data mart. Okay, and then you guys have to tell me what is the difference between data warehouse and data mart. For your reference, you can refer the notes below notes which is getting displayed on the screen. Okay, for this I will give you guys 3 minutes of time. In 3 minutes you can just observe, analyze yesterday's class, today's class, observe this one, and then observe the below notes, and then you can tell me the answer. I'm not expecting rocket science answer, just wanted to check. Okay, now this is 9:07, so up to 9:10 you guys have the time, so observe the thing. Even though one line, two line answer will also be fine. Now, guys, anyone, can you please unmute yourself and just tell me what is the difference between data mart and data warehouse? Anyone? Just take that in.
Data warehouse is a repository where we place all the data, and data mart is where we have the segregation of the like department wise data or the product wise data or the tenure wise data kind of things we place on the data mart.
Yeah, correct. Subject wise data in one line, we can say. Correct. Correct. That is the correct. Now, anyone else also?
Data mart is
So,
like small in size compared to data warehouse, and
Mhm.
data mart it's easy to access the data because the data is very less. User can access it very fast. Whereas the
Mhm.
data warehouse, because of the huge amount of data, as the number of records grows, the query runs very slow. So the response time may go slow.
Correct.
And
That
the
is
data warehouse is for the top management where we can use the data purpose and reporting purpose. Whereas the data mart is, as mentioned, middle management where this data can be used by even other or clubbed with other departmental data in order to get the exact output.
correct. That is also the correct answer. Now, anyone
Can we
else also?
also say, sir, this data? Can we say this
Yeah.
also, sir? Data mart is a subset of data warehouse.
Yes, we can say it is subset. Exactly. That is also the correct answer. Now, anyone else also?
yeah. So, sir, as I said earlier, like data mart is actually a subset of data warehouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, with that idea, it caters the need of a specific group. Okay, so let's say I have a business requirement where the business team wants to look at the employees and their salary structure. Okay, so in that case, I would rather query the data in a data mart, rather than going into a data warehouse and looking at the data.
Yes, that is the correct answer. So guys, actually this question was not for you people. Actually this question was for me only. Okay, actually I was checking whether you guys are able to grab the things or not. So if you are able to grab the thing, well and good. If you are not able to grab the things, then I will change the gear. Okay, so this is fine. So it was the correct answer, guys. So what actually the data, what is the difference between data mart and data warehouse? So data mart stores departmental data, means a single subject, and data warehouse stores enterprise-wise data, means integration of multiple subjects. Data mart is designed for middle management. Middle management means team lead and below are called the middle management. So data mart is designed for them. Data warehouse is designed for top management access. Top management means manager, VP, directors, and definitely the client. And V2, as ETL tester, V2 will have the access for the data warehouse, limited access. What limited access we will have? So we will have the limited access of loading the data. Okay, so that is the thing. And then below is the same one which I was telling you guys in the story format. So that is fine. Now, so one more topic we will discuss for today: OLTP versus OLAP. So guys, what do you mean by OLAP and what do you mean by OLTP? So OLTP stands for Online Transaction Processing and OLAP stands for Online Analytical Processing. Technically, you can say OLTP is nothing. It is a normal database. OLAP is nothing. It is a data warehouse. So what is the feature of the OLTP? So the feature of the OLTP is that OLTP handles day-to-day transactional data and operation of the business. OLTP stores, update, and retrieve operational data. Okay, and OLTP systems are highly normalized. So this is the thing. For better understanding, I had mentioned in the tabular format. Okay, so property of the OLTP and OLAP. response time. The response time of OLTP is seconds to second, and the response time of OLAP is seconds to minute. Why it takes longer time? Because in the OLTP, technically it contains current data. Okay, as per ETL perspective, we are using it for the current data, but not mandatory, guys. Other team, other department, they can maintain historical data also. But ETL perspective, OLTP, it contains current data. So here the current data volume is lesser. And if the data volume is lesser, then it will respond faster. But in the OLAP, in the data warehouse, here the data volume will be very high. So if the data volume is very high, then it will take a longer time to response. Okay, consider one day-to-day example. Imagine that I am taking offline class. Okay, and you all are sitting over here in the classroom only. So the moment I enter into the class, I told that today I have missed my laptop in my home only. So I told Rahul that Rahul, can you please go to my home and bring the laptop? So what Rahul will do? Imagine that Rahul went to my home. In my home, only two rooms are there. But I didn't confirm Rahul that in which room the laptop is. Then what Rahul will do? One by one, he will search all the rooms. So imagine that for each room, he is giving 5 minutes of time. He searched the laptop in room number 1. Imagine that laptop was not there. He searched the second room and he got the laptop. He took the laptop and he came back to the class. So guys, how much time he has taken to get back? So within 10 minutes he got the laptop. This is scenario 1. Now scenario 2. Imagine that I am taking offline class and you all are sitting in the classroom. So the moment I enter into the class, I confirm, Rahul, I had missed my laptop in my home only. Can you please bring the laptop? So what Rahul will do? So Rahul went to my home. So guys, this time in my home, total 500 rooms are there. And on the same manner, I didn't confirm that in which room the laptop is. Maybe laptop is available in room number 1. Maybe laptop is available in room number 11. Maybe it is available in room number 287. Maybe the laptop is available in room number 482. It can be any place. So what Rahul will do? So he will start searching all the rooms one by one. So imagine that the moment he was searching all the rooms, he got the laptop in room number 401. So to search all the 401 rooms, how much time he has taken, considering 5 minute average time? So total 2005 minutes, 401 into 5, 2005 minutes he has taken. So now he got the laptop and he came back to the class and he gave me the laptop. Now guys, observe the scenario. If the number of rooms were lesser, he was responding faster. But if the number of rooms were higher, then he was taking longer time. On the same manner over here also, if the data volume is lesser, then it will respond faster. If the data volume is higher, then it will take a longer time to respond. That's why OLTP seconds to second, OLAP seconds to minute. Okay, this response time. Now, second one is nature of the data. So guys, in the OLTP, it can store 30 days to 60 days of data, or 1 year to 2 years of old data it can contain. But what about OLAP? So OLAP, it will have quarter data, month data, and decade data. So that is the thing. So guys, OLTP 30 days to 60 days or 1 year to 2 years. So just now few minutes back I had confirmed that OLTP handles current data, and here I had mentioned 30 days to 60 days. So doesn't seem that my words are conflicting? Answer is no. As per ETL project, in the ETL project requirement, we are maintaining current data in the OLTP, but that doesn't mean that it cannot store some historical data. Consider one example. Imagine that Tejashwini is working for the banking project, Standard Chartered Bank. Okay, she is maintaining the data. But you guys are well aware that in the IT we used to work Monday to Friday only. Saturday, Sunday is off. So Saturday, Sunday is off for us. But that doesn't mean that the bank will call to all the customer and they will say that our resource are on leave on Saturday and Sunday, so please don't do any transaction. No, we cannot say like that. Definitely the customer will do the transaction, ATM transaction, credit card, banking data, any transaction they will do. So guys, whatever the transaction they will do, it will be there only. Friday data, Saturday data, Sunday data, it will be there only. Unless and until we are not moving the data from the OLTP to OLAP, it will be there only. Imagine that Tejaswini has taken the leave also on Monday and Tuesday, medical emergency. Maybe imagine that she is getting married, so she has taken 15 days of leave. That doesn't mean that the bank will call the customer and they will say don't do any transaction because our resource is getting married and the thing. No, definitely customer will do the transaction, so those all data will be there only. Okay, so like that 30 days to 60 days or 1 year to 2 years of data it can maintain. Okay, because the storage size is MB to GB. Imagine that the OLTP storage is 5 GB. Today how much transaction happened? So 100 KB, tomorrow 200 MB, next day 300 MB, like that. Imagine data flow is happening. So like that, if it is happening, so it may take 30 days to 60 days or 1 year to 2 years to get it full. But on the same manner, OLAP, OLAP is used for maintaining quarter data. Quarter data means 3 month duration. Month data, decade data. Decade means 10 year duration is called one decade. Okay, so that is the nature of the data. For final, I had mentioned deals with OLTP deals with the current data and OLAP deals with the historical data. Size wise, it is used for OLTP size is MB to GB. OLAP size is GB to TB. Activities, OLTP is used for processing purpose. OLAP is used for analysis purpose. Okay. So processing purpose means what? Means the moment we are moving the data from here and there. So for that, imagine that from the whatever the transaction has been happened yesterday. So those data is getting moved from here to somewhere else means OLAP. So technically that is the processing. What about OLAP? So OLAP data is used for analysis purpose. Analysis purpose means what? Means here it will contain historical data. Imagine that bank want to do some analysis that the which card is running very properly and which card the customer is not using. So how they will came to know? From the historical data only. So OLAP is used for analysis purpose only. Okay, that is the thing. Number of record, one record at a time. One record means the moment you will do one transaction, one record will be there. And in the OLAP, thousands to millions of record. Thousands to millions means because it contains historical data. So imagine that POC is the owner of Wipro. Okay, so this month he has released the salary in the month of July. So 55,000 employees are there. So 55,000 data will get generated in a month. Imagine that since 1 year he is giving the salary. So you can multiply that how much record will be there. So thousands to millions of record it may contain. But OLTP will have one record at a time. Because the moment imagine that you are doing a cash withdrawal from the ATM. So how many times it will get reflected to your bank statement? One time only. Correct. It will not get repeated 10 times. So that is the thing. So OLTP, one record at a time. OLAP, thousands to million record at a time. Okay, so that is the difference between OLTP and OLAP. Now guys, now anyone any question? Okay, silence means no question. Then till tomorrow we will have the data warehouse topic guys. Okay, till tomorrow we will have the data warehouse topic, and day after tomorrow we are good to start with the practical. Okay. So now, anyone, any question? Okay, final call. Silence means no question. Then we are done for the day. Again, we will connect tomorrow. Same time, same link. Okay. So we will connect tomorrow, same time, same link. And today's recording also, guys, it will get saved it will get saved and you guys will receive in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Then we are done for the day. We will connect tomorrow, same time, same link. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.